This is Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our Healing Circle, Feel Better Daily. It's Monday, it's a new week and a new beginning. This week I have what I'm calling the Wellness Stack. 4 nights of real talk on the products I actually use. In Feel Better Daily, we want simple, but we want effective. So welcome back. If you are watching this on Monday, you already know Mondays need something special. And tonight I want to talk to you about something I have added to my wellness routine that has genuinely changed the way I experience my mornings. Not replaced anything, but upgraded everything. Let's start with coffee. I still drink regular coffee. I love it. I am not here to take that away from you. But what I started paying attention to a few years ago is the difference between how coffee makes me feel versus how I want to feel, and those two things are not always the same. Here is what most people do not know about their morning coffee. Your cortisol levels, that is your primary stress hormone, naturally peak in the early morning. When you add regular coffee on top of that cortisol spike, you can amplify the jitters, the anxiety, that wired but tired feeling that crashes by 2 p.m. Your body is already in high gear. You just poured gasoline on it. Now, I'm not saying stop coffee because I didn't. I'm saying, what if your coffee also worked with your body instead of just stimulating it? That is what got me into functional coffee, specifically Agara Cafe. Agara Cafe is a functional coffee, meaning it blends real coffee with adaptogens, and adaptogens are plants and mushrooms that have been used for centuries to help the body manage stress. Things like lion's mane for mental clarity and brain health, chaga for immune support and antioxidants, ashwagandha to help regulate cortisol. These are not trends, these are the ancient plant medicines backed by modern research. So what you get in your energy from the coffee, but without the cortisol spike making it feel chaotic. You get smooth, sustained focus. That is the upgrade. That is the difference. I noticed, and it is the difference so many people in this community have told me they feel too. For me personally, I notice I am sharper in the morning, I do not crash, and I actually feel like I'm doing something good for my body at the same time as enjoying my ritual. That matters to me. I want everything I do to pull double duty for my health. I only recommend things I personally use and I believe in, and Agara is one of them. Now let's transition into segment 2, my Peppermint Essential Oil by doTERRA. I pair my morning ritual of coffee with peppermint and other oils, but I'm focusing on peppermint tonight. And I know what you might be thinking. Peppermint, really? That is so basic. Hear me out, my friends, because peppermint is one of the most researched essential oils in existence, and most people are using it completely wrong. Peppermint works through a compound called menthol. When you inhale peppermint, the menthol activates receptors in your nervous system that signal alertness and cooling. Studies have shown that inhaling peppermint can improve memory, increase alertness, and reduce mental fatigue. This is real science, not aromatherapy marketing. The way I use it, I put 1 drop or 2 in the palms of my hand, rub them together, cup them over my nose, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. That is it. Takes 10 seconds, and it genuinely shifts my mental state. It is like a reset button for your brain. I also use it topically on my temples and the back of my neck when I feel tension building, especially during long content creation days. Diluted with a carrier oil, it creates that cool sensation that relaxes the muscles and opens up the airways. It also is very useful in helping fight migraines. What makes me trust doTERRA peppermint specifically is the sourcing and the testing. The essential oil industry is largely unregulated, which means a lot of what is on store shelves is diluted, synthetic, or adulterated. doTERRA does third-party testing on every single batch. What is on the label is what is in the bottle. That matters when you are using something on your body. So tonight, Monday, the theme is energy and focus. Agara for your cup, peppermint for your senses. A simple, powerful morning stack. I will be back tomorrow night to talk about the calm energy side of this equation. Matcha Agara and something special from doTERRA called Northern Escape. I will see you then. Peace, love, and light always. I love you all. Take care. Welcome, everybody. This is Dr. Debbie with Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our Healing Circle Feel Better Daily. This is episode 2 for this week, and we are talking about the Japanese secret to calm energy, specifically calm and mood. This is episode 2 of our wellness stack this week. Welcome. Last night we talked about energy. Tonight, I want to flip that coin and talk about something just as important, calm. Specifically, calm energy. The kind where you are fully present, fully functional, not anxious, not scattered, just clear. This is something Japanese wellness culture has understood for centuries. And if you have caught my interval walking series, you know I have a deep respect for what Japan gets right about longevity and daily wellness practices. Tonight, that theme continues. First, let's talk about matcha. Matcha is a powdered green tea, but it is not just any green tea. When you drink matcha, you are consuming the whole leaf, not just a steep of it. That means you are getting a concentrated dose of an amino acid called L-theanine. And L-theanine is the reason matcha feels so different from coffee. L-theanine promotes what researchers call alpha brainwave activity. That is the mental state associated with relaxed alertness. Think meditation, think flow state. You are calm, but your mind is sharp. L-theanine also modulates the caffeine in matcha so the energy release is slower and more sustained. No spike, no crash. Now, what I love about Matcha Agara specifically is that they have taken this already powerful foundation and enhanced it with functional ingredients. You are getting the L-theanine from the matcha, the antioxidant power, which is significantly more than regular green tea. And on top of that, you get the adaptogenic support. For me, Matcha Agara is my afternoon ritual when I am transitioning from the active part of my day into content creation mode. I want to be calm, but on, not sleepy, not wired. Matcha Agara does that for me. It is a soft landing into focus. If you have never tried matcha, or if you've tried it and found it too earthy or bitter, Matcha Agara is a great entry point because it is formulated to be smooth. The link is in the description and the first comment. Now let's talk about doTERRA's Northern Escape blend. Now the oil that I paired with tonight's theme is Northern Escape. That is doTERRA's blend, and it is one of my personal favorites for emotional grounding. Northern Escape is one of the most beautifully complex blends doTERRA makes. It combines 11 different essential oils: black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir, lavender, cedarwood, cypress, haniki, frankincense, notka, kananga, and clove. Every one of those is grounded in the forest. This is not 1 or 2 tree oils thrown together. This is an entire woodland captured in a bottle. Black spruce alone is grounding, cleansing, and soothing. Slightly sweeter than other fir oils, Siberian has that crisp pine-forward aroma that creates a tranquil space and helps soothe tired muscles. Balsam fir is one of the most fragrant fir trees in North America, and its scent is uplifting while still feeling grounded. Cedarwood brings that warm, woody calm that settles a busy mind. Then you have lavender, a cousin of lavender, softening the whole blend with a gentle, soothing note. Kananga, closely related to ylang ylang, is known for easing temporary stress and promoting calm. Frankincense, the king of all oils, adds a warm, stabilizing, almost sacred quality to the aroma. Notka and haniki round it out with that fresh, balsamic woodiness, while clove adds just a touch of warmth and a spice at every end. What ties all of this together is a compound called alpha-pinene which is abundant throughout the blend and is associated with a calming, relaxing, aromatic effect. That is why diffusing Northern Escape feels like stepping into a forest the second it hits the air. I use it in the evening before I go live or when I need to shift from stress mode into presence mode. It is grounding in a way that is hard to describe until you feel it yourself. I also apply it to my wrists and chest, specifically the heart space, before meditation or breath work. That grounding, woodsy scent becomes an anchor your mind starts to associate with calm, so the response gets stronger the more you use it. So tonight, my friends, Matcha Agara for your calm energy, Northern Escape for your emotional reset. Both links are in the description and the first comment. Come back tomorrow night because we are talking about something close to my heart, immune health. We continue to talk more about Agara Cafe, and we're going to talk about doTERRA's most popular blend, On Guard. And once again, the focus is immunity. Peace, love, and light all. Take care. I'll see you in the circle. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Debbie with Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio. This is our Healing Circle, Feel Better Daily, and this is episode 3 of our Wellness Stack. And tonight we're talking about immunity and protection. Welcome back to night 3. We have talked about energy. We have talked about calm. Tonight I want to talk about protection, specifically your immune system, because I believe that how you show up every single day in terms of what you put in your body either builds your immune resilience or chips away at it. There is no neutral, my friends. I want to revisit Agara Cafe tonight but from a completely different angle, because most people think of their morning coffee as just an energy ritual. But a few of the ingredients in Agara are doing something a lot more interesting for your body's defenses. Let's start with green coffee bean. Unlike roasted coffee, green coffee bean retains high levels of chlorogenic acid, a potent antioxidant. Antioxidants are your body's frontline defense against free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage cells and create the kind of chronic low-grade inflammation that wears your immune system down over time. Every cup is giving your body ammunition against your daily wear and tear. Then there is berberine. This one surprises people because most know it's for blood sugar and metabolic support. But emerging research has actually shown berberine can support your innate immune response, your body's first line of defense against pathogens, by helping activate certain immune signaling pathways. It has been studied for protecting against bacterial infection by activating immune signaling that strengthens your body's natural defenses. So while it is working on your metabolism, it is also quietly supporting how your immune system responds to threats. And then there is saffron in the blend, which I do not think gets enough credit. Saffron is being studied for its role in mood balance, but mood and immunity are deeply connected. Chronic stress and low mood elevate cortisol, and elevated cortisol over time suppresses immune function. Supporting your mood is not just an emotional benefit, it is a physiological one too. So your morning cup of Agara is not just waking you up, it is feeding your antioxidants, supporting your immune signaling, and helping regulate the stress response that so often undermines your defense in the first place. That is why I drink it every single day. The link is in the description and the first comment. Now let's transition and talk about doTERRA's On Guard blend. This is doTERRA's protective blend, and it is one of their most beloved products for good reason. It smells incredible, it's warm, spicy, almost like the holidays, and it works. On Guard is a blend of wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon leaf and bark, eucalyptus leaf, and rosemary leaf. Each one of these oils has been studied individually for its antimicrobial, antiviral, and immune-supporting properties. Together, they form a compound effect that is really remarkable. Wild orange is high in limonene, a compound shown to support immune function and reduce inflammation. Clove is one of the highest antioxidant substances known. Cinnamon has powerful antimicrobial properties. Eucalyptus supports the respiratory system, opening airways and helping the body clear pathogens. Rosemary supports circulation and has antioxidant properties. This is not a random blend. Every ingredient is intentional. I use this blend in many ways. I diffuse it throughout my home, especially during seasonal transitions when everyone around me seems to be getting sick. I also apply it diluted to the bottoms of my feet every morning during high-risk seasons. The soles of your feet have large pores that absorb oils effectively, and this is one of the fastest ways to get the oil into your system. I also use the On Guard cleaning concentrate around my home because what you clean your surface with matters for your health too. doTERRA makes a whole protective line built around this blend. My immune stack on a daily basis: Agara Cafe in the morning, On Guard diffused in my space, and On Guard on my feet. 3 simple habits, non-negotiable. The link is in the description in the first comment. Come back tomorrow night, my friends, for the final episode. We are closing out the week with something I think is going to surprise you: the antioxidant power of Matcha Agara and why tea tree oil is the most underestimated oil in our collection. I'll see you then. Peace, love, and light always. Take care. I'll see you in the circle. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Debbie with Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio and our Healing Circle. Feel better daily. This is Thursday. It's episode 4 of our Wellness Stack. We are talking about the everyday essentials nobody talks enough about, specifically skin, body, and everyday wellness. Once again, welcome back for the final night of the Wellness Stack. And I saved 2 of my absolute everyday favorites for tonight because these are not the glamorous ones. These are not the ones that get the most attention, but they are the ones I honestly could not live without. Let's start with Matcha Agara again, but tonight I want to talk about what it does for your skin and your body from the inside out. Because wellness is not just about how you feel mentally or energetically. It shows up in your skin, in your digestion, in how your body looks and functions. The hero antioxidant in matcha is called EGCG, epigalactogen gallate. I know that's a mouthful. Hopefully I pronounced it right. What you need to know is that EGCG is one of the most potent antioxidants identified in any plant food. It protects cells from oxidative damage. Oxidative damage is what ages you. It is what makes skin look dull and tired. It is what drives chronic inflammation at the cellular level. Studies on EGCG show benefits for skin health, including protection from UV damage, reduction of inflammation, and even support for collagen production. So when you drink Matcha Agara, you are literally feeding your skin from the inside. This is why in Japanese culture, where matcha has been consumed for centuries, the skin quality into older age is so often remarkable. Beyond skin, EGCG supports healthy metabolism, cardiovascular health, and blood sugar regulation. The chlorophyll in matcha, that is what makes it that vivid green, also supports detoxification and digestive health. This is a whole body drink. And Matcha Agara gives you all of this with the added adaptogenic support on top. My link is in the description and the first comment. Now, my friends, let's talk about doTERRA's tea tree essential oil. Tea tree, the most underappreciated oil in my opinion. Let me tell you why this is one of the most underestimated oils in any collection. People put it in the category of spot treatment for skin. And yes, it does that brilliantly, but it does so much more. Tea tree, also called Melaleuca, is one of the most clinically studied essential oils in the world. It is a documented antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. The research on this oil is extensive. It has been shown to be effective against a wide range of pathogens, including staph, E. coli, and various fungi. This is not folk medicine. This is published science. For skin specifically, I use doTERRA's tea tree for any blemishes, skin irritations, minor cuts, or scrapes. A tiny amount applied directly or diluted, and it works fast. It also supports scalp health. A few drops in your shampoo can address dandruff, dryness, and scalp inflammation. And it's a powerful natural cleaner for your home when combined with water in a spray bottle. In addition, oral hygiene, mouth sores, canker sores, cold sores. If you put tea tree on them, I use it all the time. Or if you gargle and rinse your mouth with tea tree, it is remarkable. Any sores disappear very quickly. Just don't swallow it. Don't take tea tree oil internally. What I love about how I use tea tree is that it replaces multiple products in my home. One oil doing the work of an antibacterial skin product, a scalp treatment, and a household cleaner. And my oral hygiene. That is the genius of high-quality essential oils. They are concentrated and multifunctional. The key again is quality, therapeutic grade. Third-party tested oil is not the same as the bottle on the drugstore shelf. doTERRA's tea tree is sourced from Australia, the native home of the Melaleuca tree, and it is tested to ensure purity and potency with every batch. The link is in the description and the first comment. So my friends, that concludes our wellness stack this week. 4 nights, 2 product lines, 8 real tools for your health, healing, and wellness. Agar Cafe for energized morning, Matcha Agar for calm focus and cellular protection, Peppermint for mental alertness, Northern Escape for emotional grounding, On Guard for immune protection, and Tea Tree for everyday skin, oral hygiene, and home wellness. I do not recommend things I do not use. Everything this week is part of my actual daily life. If something resonated with you, the links are in the description and in the first comment. Also, if you have found this information helpful to you, join us on Patreon. It's only $7.99 a month, and you get a lot. We are a community that's focused on feeling better daily. There's morning anchors. You get early releases of these streams and much, much more. You also have direct access to me. Thank you all for being here all week. Remember, on Friday, I stream all 4 episodes for the week all together. So if you want to re-listen, you want to hear, you missed one and you want to hear them all together, it will be, as usual, on Facebook and YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a community for you all, and this is why I keep showing up. I will see you Monday in the circle in Feel Better Daily, our healing circle. Take care. Peace, love, and light. I love you all.